Welcome to Idea Dream Home Season 5. When we are building a home, there are lots of ideas, lots of doubts in our head. Our experts here, in a way of judging the contesting home, are going to try and clear those misconceptions. Let's meet our judges. Arun Vidyasagar and Anna Kuruvilla. So before we move on to the visuals today, the question I have for you today is renovation a good idea all the time? We'll start with you, Arun.
The idea of renovation depends on what kind of building you are going to deal with and the age of the building and what you are going to renovate it into. So, if you have a very considerable amount of work that is to be done on the house, you have to assess the age of the house, the condition of the building, condition of the materials, is there any change in the soil condition, etc., etc. And before starting with the work, you have to confirm all the structural conditions like the stability of the foundation, the quality of the walls, the plastering. If it's a concrete structure, you have to check the steels, quality of steel, etc., etc., and then decide whether you want to go. Sometimes, when in our context, we have a very corrosive atmosphere. Corrosive in the sense there is a lot of salt content in the air which will eat on the buildings over a period of time. So, you have to decide if the house is that old. See, probably 30-35 years old houses will have a different kind of construction quality. The concrete is softer compared to what we have right now. So, if you want to add on to that, it is not always wise. So, you can think about demolishing and completely reconstructing. Okay. But if the house is like 10 years old or something, it is easier to do an addition or a renovation to whatever is the structure. So, this is like a wise choice.
Unlike a new project, you can't really assess how much time you need because you always run into problems when you're doing a renovation. Something or the other will come up, and that way the cost also you won't be able to judge properly. Okay. And another factor which I think we need to take care is, are the homeowners going to live there while the renovation is going to? That is going to increase the time and that will cause a lot of friction between the workers and the homeowners because their day-to-day activities is going to be disrupted. So, I would always say think before you leap into a renovation.
Okay. Now, let's move on to the visuals of the house of today. It's called Valiyanattu from Ranni.
Hello friends and welcome to Idea Dream Home Season 5. I'm standing in front of Valiyanattu house in Ranni, Pathanamthitta district. Now this house is traditionally built on a square feet area of 3100. It's a single story house and it's built on a slope. So it's quite high from the road level. The slope that you're seeing is this slant road, public road takes us directly to the car parking area. They also have a separate step entrance right next to it. It's a small step entrance. So let's go in and check out the details. They have done fair amount of justice in the landscape area. You must have noticed the little lawns that they have created right next to the narrow path that leads us directly to the car parking space. They also have little garden space going around the perimeter of the house. Now talk about the detailings of the car parking area. Well, for the flooring they have used stones. Above it's tiles, terracotta tiles which is teamed up with a lot of wooden paneling that I can see. Now the wood pillars, the complete wooden truss work and the wood pillars they have ready-made it and they have been imported. The sit-out area is crafted in the traditional style that is reflected using the truss work done on the ceiling. The same pattern has been done on the windows as well as the door. The flooring uses the entire space is granite. So let's go in now and check out the First thing that I would like to tell you is that the room temperature, the climate inside the house is very pleasant. Outside it was very hot, but then due to the windows that they have big window frames, it helps in a lot of ventilation, and it has helped immensely to make this place much cooler. Now to talk about the detailings, well, they have white vitrified tiles in the flooring. Boundaries have been done using granite. Then right at the entrance door, they have used completely granite flooring. The color tone of the room has been kept quite warm. They have used peach and cream to paint the walls. Even the peach sofas complement the wall design. Then for the deco, they have kept it to minimum. It's quite light deco. What they have done is 2 wooden frames that has LED lights, and they have showpiece, the traditional showpiece reflecting the whole traditional theme. Then the white chandelier put emphasis on the lighting and the deco. This is the family living area. It's also the TV viewing space, and they have decorated the TV wall by doing the textured work. It's actually white wood textured work. Then they have wood paneling done on both the sides. Indirect LED light has been provided, which gives a very eminent look. Now for the flooring, they have used white vitrified tiles. Then they have used beige ivory color to paint the walls, which gives automatically a warm color tone to the walls. Behind me, the 2 doors that you're seeing, they lead us to the bedroom. This is a 3-bedroom house, so we have another bedroom on the opposite side. You're looking at a strong 8-seater teakwood dining table. It's made completely using teakwood. Right next to that is a crockery shelf. Then for the ceiling, they have done a wooden framework that goes in the perimeter of the ceiling. The attraction being the hanging lights, the 3 hanging lights right in the center. Little far away from the dining table is they have a small prayer area. To talk about the detailings of the center courtyard area, first of all, the ceiling, they have done wooden truss work with block windows that's covered by the polycarbonate sheets, so that helps a natural lighting to cover this entire area. Then below, they have done white pebbles with natural plants. So white pebbles are the main items that they have used for the deco. Also, I see this boundary, that is the granite flooring that they have used in the boundary of the center courtyard space. They have used a lot of woodwork for the decoration. Like the staircase is completely wooden, they have wooden truss work, the paneling has been done with wooden, the pillars, they lay focus on the traditional aspect. That's the complete theme of the house. Then they also have this traditional article which reflects the traditional culture again. I'm standing at the master bedroom, and what I can say is that they have bought pieces from different parts of the country to enhance their theme, the traditional antique. They have bought a lot of things like the chair, even the bed, everything has been bought from other parts. Okay, so we have 2 windows on either sides that helps in the ventilation and lighting. Wardrobes are built in, wooden wardrobes. Ceiling is a mixture. Actually, they have this concrete ceiling. Then the ceiling above the wardrobes, that's fall ceiling with LED lighting has been provided. The complete color scheme of this room goes well in sync. That's the curtains and the bed, even the white vitrified tiles. They complement the overall color scheme. They have done the decor of the guest bedroom in a light color tone. To talk about the detailings, it's white vitrified tiles. Then the walls, even they are painted with white color. They have just one window frame. Right next to it is the study table. Wooden wardrobes have been provided. There's a separate area for dressing, and that's attached to the bathroom. Pantry area has been done in an ethnic manner. For the flooring, they have used red vitrified tiles completely. And now they also have a breakfast counter that's painted in the black color that adds to the ethnic touch. For the detailing, it's granite slab and wooden cabinets below. Crockery shelf has also been provided. Then a specific thing is that they have it's a semi-open space. Like for that gateway, it's like we can get a quick bite from the dining table. And the pantry area is attached with the main kitchen and work area. You just saw a beautiful Valiyanattu house from Ranni, Pathanamthitta district. It was built in traditionally and looked very elegant.